Yeah, go back to rest. She's so nosy. Seriously. Stop eavesdropping! She's like, oh my goodness. She's really like, she's basically a spy. Ah! I can't move. Yeah, there's nothing to ransack in the town at this point, so I'm just walking us. Get as much talking done as possible. Ah, 好啰嗦的，真的。I'm just saying, like they're so. All right, let's go. Oh, we're fine. I haven't seen her in a while.
已经过了这许多时日，四师兄不知可还安好？这几日江湖上都对爹频频施压，要爹处理他的事。如此下去，他……
Oh, Ouyang Qian says, "It's already been so many days, and yet fourth 师兄, let's see, I don't, is fourth 师兄 still safe? Let's see. These days on, let's see. Everyone inside the community is placing a great amount of pressure on Father, in order so that he might solve this matter. So he might solve the matter with fourth 师兄. I know, fourth 师兄. Let's see. If things continue like this, he... Ay, ay, ay. Poor Jiang Cheng, he's also being framed so badly. Those douchebags. Uh-oh. Oh, this guy.
深夜到访，所谓何事？
Brother Huangfu, with visiting at such in the visiting in the middle of the night. For what purpose have you come?
这是
This is
这些都是江城的同党。
These are all Jiang Cheng's accomplices. I know, finally we're gonna resolve this situation. Resolve.
江城的同党。
Jiang Cheng's accomplices? Uh-oh, and they really are.
不错，贵徒萧长风被杀至今已有数月，凶犯江城却仍逍遥法外。
That is correct. Your student, Xiao Cheng. Let's see. Changfeng was from the, let's see. It was many months from today that your prized disciple Xiao Changfeng was killed, and yet the culprit Jiang Cheng still is outside of the reaches of the law. Basically, he still hasn't been brought to justice.
欧阳兄一向以耿直公正闻名武林，自是不会包庇昔日爱徒。
Oh, of course. Oh, Brother Ouyang, you have always been famous throughout the martial arts community for being upright and just. Naturally, you wouldn't dare. That you would not dare to be you would not. Let's see. You would not dare to be to shield your former, your past beloved disciple.
但是江湖同道对此事都极为关注，众口铄金。此事不仅危及欧阳家的声誉，我们三家也恐遭池鱼之殃。
Oh my gosh. Let's see. But our fellow martial artists in the world are extremely focused on this matter, and as you know, public clamor can confound right and wrong. Let's see. This matter is not only a danger to the reputation of the Ouyang family, but I'm afraid that it could possibly bring disaster to our three families.
四大世家一向同气连枝，皇府自当为欧阳兄分忧解劳，故出此策，引江城入股。
I see. Let's see. The four of us noble families have always been of one mind. Have always been like family. Huang Fu naturally will also help you, brother Ouyang, share in your worries and troubles. Let's see. So I have come up with a strategy to lure Jiangcheng into a trap.
上官夏侯两位门主，还有一些江湖朋友，明日也当赶至折剑山庄，共商擒贼之事了。
Oh, okay. Let's see. The two leaders of Shangguan and Xiahou and also some friends of ours in the community will tomorrow come over to the Zhejian mountain village in order to discuss together about capturing the traitor. You.
欧阳英既为武林盟主，自当秉公处理，给江湖同道一个交代。
Let's see. Let's see. As martial arts leader, I, Ouyang Ying, will make sure to handle this matter justly, and in order to give. Let's see. Let's see. We'll deal with this matter justly to the satisfaction of our fellow martial artists in the world. This. For Sixiong. She's referring to Jiangcheng, in case you're wondering who I'm talking about. I will definitely make sure nothing happens to him. Ay, ay, ay. It's really sad, though, that the lust for power is just going to rip the fourth families apart in some sense, right? What a dangerous place the Zhejian Mountain Village is. It's sad because like they're less united than those demons in the Chenfeng Ridge. Those guys had everyone's back, and here, like.
要我到树下见面，正好，他的委托一直都很古怪，我也想知道他葫芦里到底卖的什么药。
Let's see. As I was saying, like, it's like the demon people are more united because they're like they have each other's backs, and then like these four noble families who are supposed to stand for justice and like morality, they just can't. Politics is just going to cause them to like break apart, and it's just like, what the? It's just a complete farce. It's like the guys who are saying we're bad are not the ones who are. The guys who are saying we're not bad are the ones that are actually like trying to stab each other in the back, and then like the people who are demons who are bandit thieves are more united. And like I actually care about their people. It's kind of like, oh my gosh. I think that's just the irony in this. It's just like they're supposed to be working together to protect the people, but some of them can't. Are just thinking about how to protect their own families. It's just kind of like, what kind of family is that? Anyway, so Changlan says, let's see. He wants me to come down to meet him at the bottom of the tree. Very well. He's always had some very strange requests. I too want to know just what he is planning. Alright, time to go down the tree. Ay, ay, ay. Just watching the four noble families is just like, my gosh. I mean, it's not unheard of, unfortunately, and that's just world history for you. There's a lot of this kind of stuff. Like, kings backstabbing each other. I think the worst part is that, like, at least the divine right of kings doesn't mean you're, like, obligated to treat other people well. I mean, like, they're not saying they're any better. They're saying, like, I'm king, you gotta follow me. But, like, these martial arts families are just like, no, you need to, like, we are truth and justice. We are family. And yet, there's this kind of BS that's happening. Oh, there's Kumu. Let's talk to him.
是什么要事，能让尊驾亲自来找我？
Let's see. What hooray politics? I know, right? Changlan says, what kind of important matter? Politics are so complicated. Yeah, I mean, that's modern. It's not any different today, too. And it's just really, really difficult. I mean, like, there are some things that are better these days, but, like, there's some stuff that's still not better. It doesn't matter. It's an unfortunate part of our human history and our current world, so it's always tough. Anyway, let's see. Changlai says, what kind of matter is it that you, my client, would come seek me yourself seek me in person? Soft sounds.
什么？你
What? You?
你到底是何方神圣？为什么要我一直跟着侠和江城？究竟有什么目的？
Why are you always so... let's see. What kind of strange... what kind of oddity is this? Just what kind of oddity is this? Why are you always having me follow Xia and Jiangcheng? Just for what purpose? Is it just what purpose is it for?
之前，我们到神将秘境追寻龙明时，我曾看到一个人影。 穿着与你无二，是不是你？你到底是什么人
？Earlier, when we arrived at the descension point, while we were chasing Long Ming, we saw, I saw a figure wearing something that, wearing an outfit exactly the same as yours. Was it you? Just who are you?
我以为 我付的酬金足以收买你的好奇心。你收钱干活不是从来不问缘由的吗？怎么突然多了无用的良知呢
？Right. I thought that as long as I gave coin, it would be enough to buy off your sense of curiosity. Ah, huh. Let's see. Let's see. You doing things while you doing things after receiving the. Let's see. I'm trying to think of a good way to phrase it. Let's see. Let's see. Hasn't it been? You have never. Have you never? Have you? Hasn't it always been the fact been that you would take money and do? That you do the job upon receipt of the money and never ask about the reasons behind them. Why have you suddenly grown an unnecessary like? Why have you suddenly grown an unnecessary amount of conscience? Yeah, like, why do you feel conscience? Why do you suddenly have a conscience? Yeah, why are you asking so much? Why do you have suddenly a conscience that you ask things that you ought not to know? There you go. What he
你
said.
要霞和江城的消息，我会继续传给你。但是有些事情，
If you want information about Xia and Jiangcheng, I'll continue giving you that information. But there are some things
我也有我自己的底线。
where I too also the 底线 is like. Hold on, just making sure. Let's see. But there are some things where I have my own boundaries. Yeah, boundaries? I think that's a good way.
很好，但不知道金钱能够帮你完成的事情，底线是否也同样能帮你做到？
Very good. But I don't know whether whether the things that you whether things that money will help you complete. Let's see. Sorry. I don't know. I have to think about it in Chinese syntax, but anyway, let's see. But I don't know whether the things that money can help you complete would be whether or not your boundaries can also help you complete. Basically, like, can your boundaries be help you complete what money can help you complete? I know, it's so, like, what a roundabout way of saying it. In Chinese, it sounds a lot better. It's just a pain to translate in English, but it just means, like, will those boundaries actually help you as much as money will? Is how I might translate it because it sounds more natural in English. He's just saying, like, don't do it. Like, don't ask too much. Jiangcheng, what will you do?
比起折剑山庄的师兄弟们，千峰岭的兄弟们和我更投缘。如果有一天要我去对付他们，
I know. What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? Let's see. Compared to my fellow disciples in the Zhejian Mountain Village, the brothers in the Qianfeng Ridge were far more congenial toward me. If one day I will have to deal with them, yeah, he's here.
师父、二小姐，
But Shifu and the second young miss. I know, those are literally like he still cares about his Shifu and his second young miss. Cause
我真的能回折剑山庄吗？
will I really be able to return to the Zhejian Mountain Village? I don't know, man. This
这
ain't
种空想，你还没厌倦吗？
okay. These foolish thoughts. Do you still not tire of them?
出来！
Yeah, those two are like literally his only last links to Zhejian Mountain Village because nobody else cares about him there. What a sad. It's actually kind of sad. Like, you care so much about the place, but like nobody else really. Claire! I know, it's sorry. We're thinking about Tales of Rebirth. Oh man, I haven't played that game yet though, but I do know there's a lot of that name game gonna get thrown around, which is kind of funny because I actually know a bunch of Claires in real life. Jiangcheng says, "Come out." Anyway, it's our buddy
你又
again.
想胡言乱语什么？
What are you trying to? Just what kind of nonsense are you going to speak again today?
我是否胡言乱语，你心中明白。
As to whether or not I am speaking nonsense, your heart is clear. Ouch.
你在期望什么？压抑什么？拥有如此强大的力量，却还留恋渺小的人类。江城，你这是懦弱，还是愚蠢？
I see. Just what are you expecting? What are you suppressing? You have such a great amount of power, and yet you still have feelings for those low-life humans. Jiang Cheng, is this weakness, or are you just foolish?
闭嘴！
Silence!
就算我是魔，我也是折剑山庄的弟子。
Oh, Jiang Cheng says, even if I'm a demon, I'm still a student of the Zhejian Mountain Village.
是吗？杀死师兄，果然是好弟子。
Is that so? Killing a 师兄 killing a 师兄 our senior disciple. So killing an older disciple, more senior disciple makes you a good one, huh? Oh, Changfeng, he was a terrible guy, to be honest. But Kuma might convince him that he was the one that did kill him.
你是魔，还是高贵的蚩尤血脉？不管你逃到哪里，都抹消不了这一点。
Manipulation. I know, right? You are a demon of the honored bloodline of Shiyu. Let's see. No matter where you run, you cannot erase that fact.
人类憎你、恶你、欺你、怕你，在这人世间，你无处可去，只有魔族才是你唯一的归宿。
Let's see. Humans will hate you, detest you. Let's see. Take advantage of you and fear you. In this human world, there is no place for you to go. Only the demon race is your true. Is the only place you can return to.
闭嘴
Silence!
何必如此愤怒？我这次来是要告诉你一个消息。
Why are you so angry? The reason I have come this time is to tell you a message.
说，
Tell me.
自你从开封逃离之后，四大世家就借追击你为名，四处猎杀。 但凡疑似妖魔之人，一概杀无赦。据说几天前，他们已到了千峰岭附近。
Oh, let's see. Since you escaped from Kaifeng, the four noble families using the order to pursue you has been going around killing. Let's see. But any kind. Let's see. But any kind of let's see. I'm trying to say something. I'm trying to let's not mix this up. But any kind of anyone who is even like a monster or demon they have killed without mercy. I've heard that a few days ago they have already arrived in the vicinity of Qianfeng Ridge. He's like, oh shoot, Jiang Cheng, what are you gonna do?
你撒谎！四大世家不会这样滥杀无辜，师父他也不会允许。
You're lying. The four noble families, they would not just massacre innocents like that. The innocent like that. 师父 would never permit it.
你真的坚信欧阳英如你口中所言般正义？ 他之前不就以逐你出门墙来保全他武林盟主的地位吗？
哈哈 Do you really trust Ouyang Ying and let's see and hit that so-called justice he speaks of? Earlier, didn't he eject you from the walls of the village in order to protect his position as alliance leader of the martial arts world? And also, that's true. I was gonna say, like, he was like, well, it's.
今日来，我只是告诉你刚才的消息，至于是真是假，由你自己判断。不过
Right, and his Sifu might not know of the killing because, frankly, he's only one man. And the Ouyang family can't know everything about all these other families doing whatever they want. Because, frankly, the other three families are just as strong. So they can't, it's not a dictatorship. It would never be, not with their strength levels. Kumu says, today I have only come just to tell you the information from the message just now. As for whether it is true or false, I leave it to you to judge. But
若此事为真，那个要为自己的愚蠢和懦弱导致同族惨死而愧疚终生的人，可不是我呀。
Kumu says, but if all of those things are true, then the one for the sake of his own foolishness and weaknesses causes his own race to die in agony, and who will feel the pain of regret until the end of his life. That person will not be me. He's basically like, don't. You better be sure.
闭嘴
Silence.
此为通往蚩尤种的地图，相信你很快就会用到。
This is the map that goes towards the tomb of Ciyou. I believe that you will soon use this very soon. Also, Jiang Cheng, you do have to realize he may not be telling the truth. And I guess, like, oh, there's a risk. But I would suggest you should probably wait till they actually visit Zhejian Mountain Village and confirm what the situation is first. But he's probably not going to do that.
四大世家，千锋岭的兄弟。
Jiang Cheng, because he's been hit emotionally, and that's going to make him difficult. He's not really he's not the calm thinking type, I suppose. Or not in this situation, because he's so torn. Jiang Cheng says, the four noble families. The brothers in the Qianfeng Ridge.
如果他所说是真，师父的养育之恩和千锋岭兄弟们的情谊，我到底该何去何从？
Let's see. If what he says is true, then my upbringing by Sif. Let's see. The debt of being raised by my Sifu, and the friendship I have with my brothers in Qianfeng Ridge. Just what should I do?
要是敢回千锋岭，阻止四大世家剿灭山寨，就是公然与四大世家为敌，我就再也回不了这间山庄了。
I know, right? Jiang Cheng says, if I were to go back to the Qianfeng Ridge to stop the four noble families from annihilating the mountain village, where the thieves live, by the way, just in case you're wondering. Let's see. Then I would be clearly indicating that I would be clearly making enemies of the four noble families. Then I will never be able to return to the Zhejian mountain village. Unfortunately, this is actually true, though.
师父，
二小姐。
师父 ，Second Miss，Second Young Miss。
四大世家在江湖上是武林公义的象征，而他们是妖魔。
The four noble families in the world are the bastion, are the symbols of justice in the martial arts world, and the brothers are demons.
不对，我在山寨亲眼看见了，其实他们跟人类没什么两样。如果不是为了生存，也不会去抢劫百姓。而且，他们从不杀人。
No, that's not right. I saw it for myself inside the mountain village. In actuality, they are the same as humans. If it weren't for the fact that they had to make if it weren't for the sake of survival, they would not have stolen from the common people. And also, they have never killed anyone. Jiang Cheng. That's the worst part. It's just like, what if... Oh, my goodness, this sucks.
无论如何，他们不是十恶不赦之徒，罪不该死。
Let's see. No matter what, they are not people that cannot... they have done something that are unforgivable. They have done something unforgivable. Heinous heinous beyond forgiveness. Yeah. They are not those. They are not those. They have not done anything unforgivable. That they do not deserve to be punished.
我绝不能让他们因为我而出事。
I can't let them come into harm because of me. Hi.
出了什么事？
Li Yan says, "What happened?" Oh, hi.
怎么弥漫着强大的魔气？你干了什么
Let's see. Why is there so much? Why is this place filled with such a strong demonic aura? What have you done?
自你从开封逃离之后，四大世家就借追击你为名四处猎杀，但凡疑似妖魔之人，一概杀无赦。据说几天前他们已到了千峰岭附近。
I translated this like literally a few minutes ago. It just saying like once you left Kaifeng, the four noble families have been going around. They've been killing anybody that is that seems to be a monster or a demon. I've heard they're near the Qianfeng Ridge. There you go. I'm just going quickly just to not translate that again.
李兄，明日我们就回千峰岭。
Yang Cheng says, Brother Li, tomorrow we should go back to the Qianfeng Ridge.
回千峰岭？我们
Return to the Qianfeng Ridge? Us?
你之前离开那里不就是想回折剑山庄吗？怎么现在又忽然要回寨子？
Earlier you left that place. Didn't you leave there because you wanted to go back to the Zhejian mountain village? Why do you suddenly want to return to the village now?
详细情形，我现在还不能说。
As for the details, I can't say right now. Why not?
好，等回到山寨，你最好能给我个解释。
Very well. Once we have arrived at the village, it'd be best if you gave me an explanation.
要是能乘云来石前往，会比走陆路快许多。等天一亮，我就去请夏侯兄送我们一程。
Let's see. I know so many villages. If we're able to use the Nimbus rock to go there, it'll be far faster. It'll be far faster than going by land. When the sun rises, I'll ask brother Xiahou to send us there.
那我先回房整理。
Then I'll go back to my room and pack up.
厉兄，你不去告诉杰罗姑娘一声吗？
Brother Li, aren't you going to tell Miss Jieluo?
告诉她干什么？我们回了中原，免不了要跟那些所谓的正道打打杀杀，把她牵扯进来陪葬吗？
See, Why would I tell her? If we're going back to China, we probably can't avoid battling against those of the so-called righteous path. Would it? Is there? Why would we want to rope her in to? Or let's see. Why would we want her to go to suffer harm together with us? Or like, yeah.
她留在这里，过她的日子就好。
Let's see. It'd be best if she just stays here to live out her life. It's like, why should we rope her in so she won't be in harm's way with us? The Tomb of Chiyo.
立言，你这个大猪头，想甩掉我，想都别想。
Let's see. Huh. Lian, you pighead. You're trying to get rid of me? You better not be Don't even think about it.
云来石是吧？
The Nimbus Cloud, huh? Is it? So long. I'm just trying to get this over with.
天亮了。
It's bright.
去找夏侯兄。
I have to go find Brother Xiahou. Oh, right. Finally. Jeez. That didn't take 1,000 years. Oh, Lingbo and Longming. I'm sure if I walk out of here, there's going to be a cutscene. So, I think this is actually a good time to stop. We are overtime, so let's stop here for today, and we'll deal with it soon. What are we going to do? Are we going to go make our way to the Qianfeng Ridge, or, well, I don't know what will happen. 邪恶战斗死的时候叫的老惨了，要多惨有多惨。哦，是 I was like, well, okay. 啊，是吗？好了，反正我也好。But anyway, they're just saying Jello when she dies, she has a really, really nasty scream. I'm like, oh. 那是的，你是在想仙剑奇侠传5的是吧？对不对？ But anyway, yeah, that happened in Legend Sword and Fairy 5, where we had to watch Jello die. That kind of sucked for her. Although he was kind of nasty during the game, he didn't really feel as much sympathy as maybe you might nowadays. Now that you know how she used to be like. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I guess we're going to enjoy our Tabasco and Tarantula Tapioca tea. Tarantula? And even Tabasco and Tapioca tea is just a no good. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this. I guess we will see what happens with our poor friend Jiang Cheng in the future. Oh, I mean, we all know it's not going to end well. So this is basically like, we know the train wreck is coming. We're just going to be watching the rest of it. And so that's just the way it will have to be. We are making our way through this part of the game, and we have 30% of the game to go. So let's see how it goes. Anyway, so as always, 晚安, which means good night, and 下次再见, which means see you next time, and 谢谢收看, which means thank you for watching. 求神祝福你们, may God bless you, and 愿你的一天有福, and may your day be full of blessing. Hope you guys are still staying safe, and well, with things the way they are, I'll have very likely see you all on Friday, so we can move things along. Oh my goodness. Thank you everybody, and thank you Lucy for translating. See ya.